I became born again 2 years ago. And last year I was going through a year of solitude with God, who's really working on refining me and developing a relationship with him, an intimate relationship. Because I had became born again, I lost all my friends and contacts. I was really in isolation just to know who I was in Christ. And it was very transforming, but very humbling at the same time. I heard about Reset from my now adopted father, Larry. I asked him for a community where I could get involved in prayer and fellowship. And a week later, he gave me a card to the Reset Ministry retreat, and I went a week later, and it transformed my life. I was able to start sharing my story in a group setting and feel safe. And I was able to finally come out and be open and receive healing at the same time, which was monumental from the Reset Together class. The enemy had me living in a life where I couldn't share. I just built up walls around me, and I was really ice cold on the outside. I didn't have a heart, I was so bitter. I just found community, I found healing, I found transformation, and most of all, I found my voice. I didn't see myself as broken, and that started the transformation. That started the healing work that God could actually go in and soften my heart, and I could actually be loving and kind to people and see other people in their brokenness and love them the way they are, just like how I wish others would have seen me. I was able to learn how to mourn. I was doing the Reset Together class. We did 2 weeks on mourning, and I was able to have intimacy with God and mourn a lot of my losses that I didn't ever mourn, because I was raised in a family where we didn't show emotion. We just pretend like everything was always fine. So I actually got to receive even more healing by lamenting and learning what lament really truly meant. As I continue on my journey with my relationship with God, is I have an ability to react in a healthier way to things. Having Reset as a community has really helped me cope with a lot of things that I had to cope with. It's a lot of shedding of pride, and I learned healthy coping mechanisms as opposed to before I would, run to drinking or run to go do something else, as opposed to just really diving in with God and letting him do the work he needs to do in my heart. Honestly, I would recommend Reset to everybody. It's a commitment that you would make for you and God, not for anybody else, and I just think that it's all about heart transformation. The more we linger with brokenness in our heart, the harder it is to accept good things in our lives. And it's worth going through the transformation, because you come out better on the other side. You come out vibrant and full of life, and most of all, full of God's love.